Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, dear students, how are you today? Our lesson 15.5 is about divide rectangles into equal squares. If I have rectangle like this, I want to cover the area inside by square tiles. Before we start, I want to cut this line into 3 equal parts. Who can make it with me? Bring your copy and your ruler and pencil and try to draw a line like this. Huh? Do you draw it? Now, I want from you to cut it to 3 equal shares by your pencil like this. Just estimate it, this part and this part. Estimate it, this 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts. Now I cut it into 3 equal parts. If I have this one, the standing line, I want to cut it into 3 equal parts or maybe 4 equal parts as I ask you. To cut it into 3 equal parts, just estimate it. Estimate it, this part, and here part, and the last part. These 3 parts almost equal to each other. Okay, now I learned you how to draw a line and try to cut it into equal shares by estimating. It's not exact, but it's about. Now I want to know how many square tiles cover the area inside the rectangle. Now I have rows and columns. These rows and here columns. Teacher, what the meaning of rows and what the meaning of columns? Look here. Look to this line, the sleeve line. Each sleeve line make a row. Okay, so how many rows we have here? Count how many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 rows. Look here to this equation. Add by rows. How many blanks or add-ins we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of add-ins equal the number of rows. Again, how many rows we have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 rows. We have 4 rows. How many add-ins we have here in this equation? Add by rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. From this point, I will know the number of rows equals the number of blanks or add-ins, because we will take an empty rectangle and he asked me to divide it into equal squares. So the first step, I will know the number of rows equals the number of blanks. Now I want to know how many square tiles inside each row. I want to know how many square tiles inside each row. This row, but how many square tiles inside it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 square tiles. I can write 5 here. We have 5, and here 5, and here 5, and here also 5. So we have 5 square tiles in each row. Add by row, I will add 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Here I will write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Who can add with me? Okay, teacher, wait, we have the same add-ins. We have the same add-ins. So I can make it double. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Excellent. Teacher, we have another double here. Yeah. 5 plus 5 equals 10. But who can tell me how we can complete it? Teacher, we have a third doubles. Yeah, we have 10 plus 10 equals 20. So, teacher, you mean that I have 20 square tiles inside this rectangle? Yeah. If you count it by one, it would be 20, but don't do this. Just add by rows and add by columns. Teacher, what is the meaning of column? Look here to this line. The standing line is called a column. So how many columns we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 columns. We have 5 columns. Look here. Add by columns. Add by columns. How many blanks we have? How many add-ins we have? Like rows. If I have 4 rows, I have 4 add-ins. If I have 5 columns, I have 5 add-ins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which numbers I will put here? I will put 5? No, 5 is the number of columns, but I want to put the number of square tiles inside each column. Can you count with me how many square tiles in this? Look here, I will show you. In this column, in this column, I want to know how many square tiles. Count with me with the light. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 square tiles inside each column. We have 4 here. I write 4 here because I have 4 square tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here 4. Here 4. And here 4. And here 4. So when I want to write the equation by columns, I will add 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, it will be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, we will solve it oral. 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, excellent. We have another double here. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16 and 4 more, 20. Teacher, we have the same answer. Yeah, we are talking about the same rectangle and the same square tiles. So we have the same number of square tiles inside the rectangle. So teacher, what I will do, let's make a summary for our explanation. We have here rectangle. We cut it or divide it to equal square tiles. So we have rows and columns. How many rows? I will count the row with the sleep line. 1, 2, 3, 4. After we count, we notice that we have 4 rows and 4 blanks or 4 add-ins. Teacher, how can I solve it? Which number I will put here? Wait, we have rows. I will count how many square tiles inside each row. We have 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will write 5, 5, 5, 5. I write 5 in the side of rows, yeah? So I will write here 5. I will put 5 in the blanks or in the add-ins. Now, teacher, how many columns we have? Count the standing lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 columns. 5 is the number of columns, but I wanted the number of the square tiles. So what I will do, I will count how many square tiles inside each column. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. I will write 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 in each column. How can I solve this? Add by columns. I will add these numbers. Look here, I will add these numbers. 4 plus 4 plus 4 in the whole blanks. Then I will get my answer. So in the rows, I write 5, 5, 5, 5 and write it here. In the columns, I write 4, 4, 4, 4 and put it here. Okay. Now open your book page 884 and start to solve number 1. Read with me. Use square tiles to cover the rectangle. Trace the tiles. Column 1 is done for you. Teacher, I don't know how many columns, but I know how many rows. How? Count. We said the sleep line is a row. So how many rows we have here? 1, 2, 3. Look here. Add by rows. We have how many blanks? 1, 2, 3. That's magic. Yeah. The number of rows is the number of blanks. So I can easily find the number of columns. How, teacher? Huh? Who can tell me how? Excellent, excellent. So the number of blanks give me the number of columns. Do you remember when I learned you how to cut the line into equal shares? Yeah, so we will solve it or we will use it now. We have this line. Okay, I want to cut it to make columns. Yeah, so how many columns we here count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 columns. So I will draw 6 columns. We have already 1 column, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one is already done. So how many columns we have? 1, 2, 3. I will make the spotlight for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 columns and 6 blanks. 6 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 blanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's my turn to draw the rows here. Okay, and go to the other side. And here you can use your ruler. Let your mom help you to make it. Now we cut it into square tiles, Okay, we have here columns, and here rows. I will count how many square tiles inside each row first. Okay, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have six square tiles inside each row. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what I will do now, I will write 6. And here also 6. It's the same number of the square tiles. And here we have rows. I will put 6 in the equation that asked me add by rows. 6 plus 6 plus 6. As we said before, this side 4 rows, okay? This side 4 rows. Okay, 6 plus 6, who can tell me? Doubles. 6 plus 6, 12. Excellent. And 6 more, 18. So we have 18 square tiles inside this rectangle. How many now I want to know? How many square tiles inside each column? I want to add by columns. So how many columns we have? We have 6. But how many square tiles inside each column? Just count with me. 1, 2, 3. What I will do now, I will count 3. Or write 3 here. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So what I will write here? By columns, I will write 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 3 more, 9. 3 more, 12. 3 more, 15. Excellent. And 3 more, who can tell me? 18. Excellent. So we have 18 square tiles cover the area inside the rectangle. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Divide rectangles into equal squares. Now use square tiles to cover each rectangle. Trace the tiles, count the squares. Here we have a rectangle without any squares and without any rows or any columns. But teacher, how can I draw it? How can I know the number of rows and the number of columns? It's so easy. I said it in the previous lesson or previous video. Add by rows, I will count how many blanks we have here, and the number will be the number of rows. The number of blanks will be the number of rows. Count. 1, spotlight. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 rows. I have 4 rows. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So teacher, you mean that the number of blanks equal the number of rows? Yes. And the number of blanks equal the number of columns here? Yes. Okay. Now teacher, I want to draw. Do you remember when I learned you how to cut the lines into equal shares? Now that's what I will do now. Here we have 4 rows. I will try to cut this side, the standing side, into 4 equal shares. 1, 2, 3, and 4 already done. So teacher, how many rows we have here? Count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So who can tell me quickly? Who can tell me how many columns? Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cut it into 4 equal sides. Look here, this side, this leaving line, I will cut it into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. So count how many columns we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns, like 5 planks. So this the number of columns. The number of columns. I will write here columns. And here rows. And here rows. Now it's turn to write how many squares in each row. How many squares in each row? Who can tell me? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 square tiles in each row. I will write 5 and here 5 and this one 5 and here 5. So which number I will write in the equation that I will add by rows? I will write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, we have here doubles. 5 plus 5, 10, plus 5, 15, and 5, 20. So I can skip count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we have 20 square tiles. Now, teacher, it's turn to write how many squares inside each column. Count this column. Count how many square tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 square tiles in each column. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will write 4, 4, 4, 4. The last one, 4. So teacher, in the equation that I will add by columns, which number I will write? I will write 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 4 more, 12. Add 4. 12 plus 4, 16. And the last one, 4 more, 16 plus 4 equals 20. The same sum? Yes, teacher, the same sum. Why? It's the same rectangle and the same number of square tiles inside that rectangle or cover this area inside it. So we have 20 square tiles. Thank you for watching.